Hello creative friends, this is Joy. So I am coming to you again in the morning. It's 5:30 I believe. Can't sleep. And so I decided to do another video just going through some stuff that I have on my desk and to play in my journal, the Dino Weekly Media Journal. And as usual, I have stuff on my desk that I have to clear off and organize before I can do anything. And these are some pictures that were left over from scrapbooking last night. I thought would be good to add to my folders and pictures of animals and some pictures of my kids and my daughter, my son, and then my granddaughter. Those I wanted to actually take to work and have them at work, and some pictures from going to Silver River. I really think it's pretty out there. I want a bear, that Kodiak bear at Silver River. So I'm going to add these. Like this one is like a bird. I had some pictures of that had birds in it, but those I put in my scrapbook last night when I was working on it. I went to scrapbooking with the ladies. That's always fun. They meet up once a month, and had a lot of fun there. So I'm going to stick these in my folder with all of my animal pictures. Oh, a couple there aren't really animal pictures, but that's okay. I'm just going to stick them in there anyway. Also, I got some new things, new supplies. I got these Zig books, and they are like accordion style. And I couldn't make up my mind which size to get, so I got two of them, and they were on sale. And I was a little disappointed in how few pages were in these. I thought there would be more pages. And these things are kind of pricey. Even on sale, they were kind of pricey. But, I don't know. I just thought they would be a little bigger, I guess. I mean, I expected them to be about twice the size, I suppose. Not sure what I'm going to do with them. I've seen someone using one in a video, so I intended to buy one, ended up buying two, like I said, because I couldn't make up my mind what size. And what I'm going to do with these, I don't know. I have to figure that one out, I guess. So we'll see. Two more fun journals to add to my stash of God knows how many. I've got so many journals as it is. So I'm going to put these with those. And I'm really excited about these new brushes. I just got these. Been seeing people using them for, you know, inking and stuff. So, well, they're really soft. So I'm really excited about getting these. I'm excited to use them and see how they work. They seem to, you know, work pretty good. So those I'm going to leave on my desk because I might end up using those. And then I have this little field book. Last time I started coloring pages, and I was going to color more. I was going to try to get through coloring all of these pages, and I never got any further than what I did last time. And the pages got a little bit of warpage due to the wetness of the watercolors, but I knew that was going to happen, and that's fine. I was really hoping by this weekend I'd have all the pages colored and I could actually start, you know, doing more in this, but I'm going to have to work on that this week, hopefully get to that. So I'm going to put that aside for now. And then this is the page we did last week on this burlap. And so That was fun. So I want to do a page on this one. Let's see. Trying to figure out what I want to do on here, because I want to use these brushes. I want to do some kind of something. But first I want to lay down a background color and then do some kind of inking through a stencil over top of it. See, I got tons of colors. I guess might be good to figure out what color I want to ink through a stencil. Let's see. Do I want to do like brown? I don't know if I want to do like a muted or more colorful, not black. I mean, this journal so far has been pretty colorful. So, let's see. I know I've got orange. Got some orange and we got some blue. Let's see. Could do some orange and some blue, but what goes with orange and blue? If we lay down a base, wonder, let's see if we do something like maybe a light blue. Oh, that'd be pretty. I think that'd be pretty. I'm gonna try that. Just gonna lay down a base with this blue if we have any in there. Let's see. Oh no, I thought. There we go. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do with this is, I think I'm just going to scrape it on with the card. That way it's not, doesn't get too thick. That's nice, I like that. And actually we don't even have to have, you know, have it too perfect. And I think I got too much paint on here. I didn't think I'd get enough, and now I think I've got too much. So we're going to try to put some of this, whoa, back in the bottle. Well, maybe we will cover the whole thing. It's going to kind of leave it streaky, but it seems to be covered pretty well, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish covering it. Thinning it, just thin it out as much as I can so it'll dry really fast. Because I am not one to be patiently waiting for paint to dry. This paper seems to soak up the paint pretty good though. Hopefully the audio on this one will be better than on the last one. So last one, it had some kind of a weird background noise going on. And I think it might have been my fan that it was picking up. Of course, it sounded much louder on the video than it actually did in the room here, but it seemed like it amplified it. But I turned my fan off, so hopefully we don't get any weird background noises in this video. I have my coffee this morning. Last time I had tea, I had to switch to tea because coffee was really causing me a lot of problems with upsetting my stomach, so I switched to tea, but it's like I said, 5:30 in the morning here, so I thought I'm going to take my chances and have some coffee. Too early to be up, but couldn't sleep either, so what do? Get up and do art. So I'm going to hit this real quick with the heat gun. Hopefully it's not too loud. Actually, well, I'm letting that dry a little bit. I don't need this anymore. I'm going to look through my stencils. Okay, bring out my stencils. Let me just set this aside for a minute. Carefully. This is how I store my stencils. Probably not the best way of doing it. I really should come up with a better system. But this is the way I've been doing it. So if I'm going to use these inks, what stencils do I want to use on the page? This is a new one I got. And I got it with it was a set, a stamp set and a stencil set. This was what I was using last time. And I'm thinking about using this again, but one of the other images on this page we're doing today. Do I want to use the stencil? I don't know. Let's see. What else do I got? So I kind of like the circles. The numbers are fun. Let's see. I think this one, as you can see, is well loved. I love this. It's just like little. You know what? I think I might use that one. I'm gonna set that one aside. I really like that. Let's see what else. Well, I do have some shapes. Okay, where's my shapes? Dots. This is another one I really like, and it's different size circles. So I'm thinking about maybe those two. And then these were some really inexpensive ones I got, and they've got all kinds of fun shapes on them. Probably can't see them on the camera, but anyway, okay, so we're not going to go through anymore. These, I think I've picked out the two that I want to use. Yeah, I think the two I picked out will work. So I'll put these back. Oh boy. Like I said, I should really get a better system here for stencils. And I'm going to take off my sweater. My husband likes to keep our house like 65 degrees at night, but in my room here, it's a converted garage, and it gets really warm in here. So, let's have another sip. It should be dry enough. Of course, I got paint on my hands, so yeah, I think it's dry enough. So, let's move on to this part. Oh, that's what I should have done too. I've been putting borders around. This is some stamping, and of course this was a stencil. And this was a stencil. This was a stencil. So I want to. Oh, and then this other one was a stamping. This one was a stamp. So I want to put a border around this. What border would I want to use? I want to use a stencil or a stamp. That's something else I should try to figure out. Let's see. Pull these out again. Let's see. Circles and that. Okay. A border. Think about border. Let's see. through all of these. Maybe I'll use a stamp. Well, this is fun with the words, or well, it's the alphabet. I'm gonna use that or something else. Maybe, maybe I'll use that with the alphabet. And what color? Well, shoot. I was thinking about using paint pens for the border. Or stamps. Okay, let me look through a few stamps. This is the one I used on some of the other ones, and I just used 2 rolls. That makes a great border stamp. Let's see what else I got in here that can be used as a border. Anything. Nothing's catching my eye. Well, crap. Maybe I will do the, I don't want to do that again. I've already done that on a couple of them. Maybe I will just do the words, but what color? I'm using these 2. Color am I going to do around the edges? Oh, possibly green? How would that look? You know what? I think we're going to just go with it. We're going to just go with it and see what happens. Okay. Put all this back. So, let's see. Oh, I love this stencil. So actually, now I think about it, maybe we should do the border first. So that way we avoid, when we put the other stencils on, do the other stenciling, we avoid the border. But the thing is, this border is going to be so big on this journal. It's going to really cut down on the page here. Oh, crap. See, now I'm second guessing myself. Don't know that I want to cut down on the page that much. Alright, plan B. I'm really not digging this border after all. Okay. Hang on. Let me see if I can quickly find something. Well, that's cute. I can do like just 1 row of that. I did something similar, but it was oh, here's something else too. The zigzag. I don't know. I don't really care for the zigzag. Yeah, I like that better. I think I'm going to go with that one. Okay. I did something similar to this on another page, but it was a different, wasn't this stencil, it was a different stencil. So this is kind of similar, but these look like they're closer together and bigger zigzags. So we'll go with it. And since we're going to just go do 1 row, we're not going to be able to, you know, with the ink after all. So we're going to put that back up and we're going to use paint pens. So I have my paint pens here and all these, this kind of well, it says ultramarine, but to me it looks more purple and orange. I think I'm going to go with a blue. Oops. That was smart. Oh my God. Not what I was trying to do. I was trying to get that. Too funny. Oh my goodness. All these gorgeous colors though. My goodness. Half of these I haven't even opened. This is something that's brand new too. These paint pens. I have like Posca paint pens, which I love, and I have some other cheaper brand paint pens, but the nibs are so big, and I wanted like a finer nib, and so I found these. These are Art Tool acrylic paint pens, and they have like a finer nib on them, so it's like a bullet nib, so they're great. So we're gonna do this. Hopefully this won't take too long. We shall see. So, well, that kind of sticks out too. The way that the... Oh, dang it. Now I'm second guessing, or third guessing myself now. I don't know. You know what? This here probably isn't the best option either. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, shoot. I apologize for being so indecisive with this. Looking on my desk. Oh, okay. So I have some other stencils on my desk that I had pulled out before to use. Okay. Well, I don't think that's going to work either. I think I'm going to go back to, I think I'm going to find that, I think I'm going to go back to just doing that one. So, where is that stencil? Actually, maybe I would use this one. You know what? Forget it. I'm just going to use this one. So I want to do something different. I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again. I want to do something different. I'm going to use this one. And you know what? We're just going to go with it. We're going to go with this one here. Kind of a big area to be colored in, but oh well. Oh no. Look how that's seeped under. Well, that's disappointing. Let's see. It looks like it's maybe the paint pen's not the best option here. But you know what? I kind of already went with it. I don't do the rest the same, it's not going to look right. Wonder, ooh, change your plans again. I think what I'm going to do is do these. This time I'll try not to, maybe not press so hard. Maybe I was like pressing too hard and let too much of the paint come out. Let me try this more gently. I tend to have a heavy hand, so would not surprise me if it was just operator error. That's better. That's a lot better. And it actually might be better if I just did the shape. Again, not too heavy-handed. And then colored it in. So let's see. I'm going to do these on the corners. I could probably, I'm going to try to touch that up on that corner. That's a little disappointing that it turned out kind of wonky or like that, but I could probably try to touch that up and then try to color it in. Oh Lord, have mercy. My eyes are just really, I need some better glasses or something. I might see a double. Maybe it was better to have the stencil still on there. So I'm going to do this. And let's see, let me put this back on here. It was a lot easier for me to color it in with the stencil there, because it helped keep me in the lines. Alright, good enough. See, those look better. And then what I'm going to do, let's see, so I'm going to fix that a little bit. So I'm going to get my paint and get a brush. Let's see if I can fix it. Not going to be perfect, but yeah, it's close enough, right? Good enough. And oh, I had a little smudge here. Fix that. And then what I'm gonna do, put the brush in some water, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I was gonna do these dots, but then I won't be able to get them over here, will I? Oh, maybe. The little ones, or is that too much? You know what, I had some other ones. Another stencil with dots. Where is it? Well, I mean, I have this one, but then they're not, well, I could probably, I don't know though. Those are big dots. I don't really want to do that either. I guess I'll just use the little dots. I'll make it work. I will make it work. So let's see, I want to use the little ones. And I could go every other instead of every one, because that's a lot of dots that I'd have to do, and I don't really want to do that many. So I'm going to try not to push too hard and let too much paint come out. Try to do every other one. And that'll give it a little bit of a cute border. And they probably won't be perfect, but that's okay. They'll be close enough. And hopefully these are somewhat lined up, so when I get down here, I could just adjust it a little bit so they look like they're lined up. And hopefully this will be good enough. Well, close enough. So then go over here. Let's see. I'm just gonna have to try to get this in here best I can. And you know, it's like art journaling isn't like, you know, everything has to be perfect. It's just the process and having fun, right? See, they're a little bit wonky, but who cares? So let's see. Line these up and continue. One. I think I'm going to put one right in the middle somewhere, right there. So that seems like, well, too wide of a gap. Well, that's cute. Now, do I want to do circles across the bottom or just leave it like that? That is the question. I really like that. Maybe we don't need to do anything across the top and the bottom. I think that's like really cute. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. So moving on, we've got like a little bit of a frame with that. And so now we can go to this, and I want to use the ultramarine blue on this one. And I want to get a smaller brush. So I don't want to do too big of an area. I just want to do small areas. Small areas, let's see. So we've got, let's see. Let's see how this works. Pretty. So I'm going to do, let's see, this down here. And like I said, I just want to do, oh, I like that because it kind of matches my little border there, doesn't it? I just want to do little bits here and there. And let's see, one more area. I don't want to do this flower, swirly. Oh, I want to do one more swirly, like right here. Okay, that's good. So wipe off the excess. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then go with the orange. Do some circles with orange. And I'll just use the same brush. And let's just do some random kind of circles. Whoa, that is some pretty strong orange there. All I want, or do I want any more? I want to do some kind of going off the bottom. Here are some smaller ones, I think. Maybe a little bit more. Just a little hint of something up there. That's pretty. Try to get off as much of the ink as I can. That's a nice background, I think. Now to decide what our focal image is going to be. I'm going to use a stamp, but I also have these die cuts, which I've been using. You can see here, 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 here. Been having a lot of fun with these die cuts. These are so much fun to play with. And on the last page I used this stamp. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking I might like to use a die cut again. But which one? Let me look at these. Which one to use? Let's see. These are the smaller ones. And then we have, let's see, kind of like that one. And then we have the bigger ones that have the heads and the bodies. So we've got the bodies and then we've got the heads. Well, I kind of like that one, but what did I do? That looks real. Is that the same one I did before? No, I did a different head on that body. Let's see, what other bodies do we have? I can do too, which is what I did over here. Or was it? There, yeah. Here I actually cut the head off of one of these because I like that head better for this body, and then added it on. I really like the head, but now I'm wondering if I want to do a different body. Like, no, that one doesn't seem to go. So I've got a different body I'm using rather than the same body, but I don't know. Let's see, what about this one? Instead of dog head. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of neat. What else? You know what? I like that. I might go with that. I think I might do that. Let's see. Don't remember which goes into which pack, but we're going to throw these in this one. And these in the other one. Get them in there. Probably in the wrong pack, but that's okay. And I have these, which are little birds and stuff. But I don't know that I want to add any of these on here. Birds and flowers. I don't know. I don't want to do any of these. Yeah, I don't think I do. So then I need to figure out, like I always like to put a quote on here on my pages, and I've got a whole bunch of them here that I pulled out. So let's see. It's hard to beat a person who never gives up. So true. Does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. I like that one, but I don't know if it's right for this page. The difference between try and triumph is the umph. Let's see. The healthiest response to life is joy. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. God puts rainbows in the clouds so that each of us can see possibilities of hope. Like that, but not appropriate for this page. I like all these, that's why I pulled them out. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. I like that one too. What you when you have a dream, you've got to grab it and never let it go. You've decided to look beyond the imperfections. I do like that one too. Only in the darkness can you see the stars. It does not matter how slowly you go so long as you do not stop. Didn't we just read that one already? Okay. I think we're going back through. I don't know. Let me get out my box of quotes. I just want to take a peek in there to see if I find anything else that's a little bit more. See, being happy doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It means you've decided to look beyond the imperfections. I don't know, I'm just kind of leaning towards that one. I really like that one. You know what? I should just go with that. This box here is quotes that I've been collecting, and I've got a whole mess of them in here, as you can see. Maybe, you know what? I think I'm just going to go with that one, with what I got. I don't feel like going through all those. I'm just going to go with that. Put this back. And I'm wondering, while I'm cutting this, I'm going to think on, do I want to add something else to this, to this page? Let me think on that for a minute. Because I have lots of other pictures that I've been collecting from magazines and stuff. I can certainly add something to this page to go with her. Do I want to do that? Not sure. And my other question is, do I want to just stick this quote on the page, or do I want to try to put it on a tag or something? That is the other question too I have. I'm thinking about just sticking it on the page. I like that. Just sticking it down. And I'm not sure. Let me see. Get out my pictures. I have a box. This is the box that I have a label on it that I put all my pictures in. I wonder if I have something in here that I could possibly put on the page. What could I put on the page to go with her? Not sure. I'm going to take some sip of my coffee. My coffee's going to get cold before I even get a chance to drink it. Man, if I could find something to go with her, that would be awesome. But what? I have no idea. Just seems like she needs something else on this page. I just don't know what. Let's see. Maybe something. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just go with that. One thing I like about this journal is these pages come together so quick and easy. You know, more so than some of the other art journaling that I've been doing. That stuff in there, but and so it's been a lot of fun playing in this journal. Well, I'm not seeing anything. Nothing's jumping out at me that seems appropriate. So maybe I'll just like go with it without adding anything more to it. It seems like. Oh, you know what? I do know what I can add to it. Ha! I just thought of it. Let me get this and see. Oh, maybe not. I got to thinking, this is like, I pulled this out to use on something else. But gosh, that's huge. That's going to be too big. That would have been so cute too. Darn it. It's too big. Too big. That would have been really cute. That would have worked. I'm going to look in here. I had some stuff already cut out for other, I was working on other projects. I don't know if there's anything in here that's useful, but let me look real quick. No. No, nothing seems to be useful in here. Well, that's disappointing. Wait a minute, what is this? Nah. Nope. I don't know. I still think she needs something, but maybe not. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. I've got this philosophy that if something was meant to be, it will be. And if it doesn't happen, then I guess it wasn't meant to be. I still am like thinking, gosh, I wish I could find something like that little bird bath to put on here. Because that would have been so cute. But, ooh, I got these cars, fancy cars, but that doesn't, I don't think that's going to work. put a fancy car on there for her. How cute is that? Okay, I'm getting down to the bottom. And I don't see anything on here that jumps out at me either. I was hoping that if I dug down further, maybe something would jump out, but I'm not seeing it. And this is all like jewelry. Not seeing anything. Oh, wait a minute. Nah. Hot air balloon. What is that? A chicken? Actually, that reminds me. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. A friend of mine wanted me to paint them a chicken. Is that what she wanted me to do? I'm trying to think now. What did she ask me to do? No, well, a rooster. So I told her I would make her paint her a rooster or whatever. I don't know. She likes roosters, I guess. So, well, I'm going to, I guess, just consider not doing anything. Okay. Nothing seems to be appropriate. Okay, so we're just gonna go with it. Gosh, I really like that little bird bath. Let's see, cut off the dog head. Oops, I got two of them here. So I'm gonna cut this off. I mean, I could take the bird bath and print it and a copy of it and reduce the size and on my printer and slap that on. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go with it like this. So we're going to use a Bond glue stick for the quote, so that way it doesn't warp this paper that's very thin. This magazine paper is just super thin. And then I'm going to use Aleene's tacky glue to put this down. Spread that around a little bit. Is that where I want it? Oh, over a little bit more. And down a little bit more. Yeah, there. Got a little bit of glue there. And then what I'm going to do is get out my paint pens to color her. That's what I've been using to color on the other ones too, and it seems to work out pretty good. Okay, so I have my paint pens right here. I got these recently too, and been having so much fun using them. Been a lot of fun. So let's see. I think I want to make her suit green. Or at least her suit jacket. I don't know, to me it just seems like it wants to be green. So I'm going to do that. That's the other thing with these paint pens. They're so quick and easy just to cover, you know, do like a quick coverage. Takes no time at all to quickly cover this. So then what I do is, so that it doesn't look disjointed, I do the same color like in her hat. I want to do the same green up here. So that way it looks like it's an outfit that goes together, instead of, like I said, being kind of disjointed. So we're going to go up here with the hat. And the other thing I like to do is I like to, it's kind of weird the way the top of this is, I like to use like colors in the background in similar colors in the image. So I'm going to use orange, I think. Yeah, orange. Orange and green. Well, that's kind of weird, but that's what colors it seems to be wanting. So I'm going to make her suit underneath orange. Too funny. Orange and green. Odd combination. So we're going to color orange. And then I thought I was going to use the dark blue somewhere, but maybe not. Oh, I know what I can use the dark blue in. I want to do the orange on her hat. I think I know what I want to use the blue for. This is called Trusting Your Instincts, no matter how illogical or how much it doesn't make sense, just go with it. And I am going to color her glasses blue. I want her glasses blue. Tell you, I need to get me some better glasses, because, man alive, I am having a hard time with these, being able to see. Seeing like too blurry. So me and my husband, we will be going to Tampa today to visit my dad. He recently had a stroke, and luckily it was not a real serious stroke. I mean, thank the Lord it could have been worse, and thank the Lord it wasn't any worse than it was. Do I want to make her lips pink? Or maybe, I think I want them a little bit darker. But he's, it's weird. He's at home now, and he seems to be doing better. So we're going to go visit him. But like I was saying, I couldn't sleep worth a darn this morning, so I figured I'd get up and have some fun. And I think the glass part, maybe use this light gray. Oh, that is too strong. Where's the, I know I have a, let me see if I can, try to get it to and down a bit with this white. Again, just, you know, not perfect, but it's close enough. And this isn't really, it says white, but it's definitely not white, is it? Don't know what color that is. Unless I got something else on there. I'm going to put some of these lines over here so it looks like it was purposeful. Yeah, I like the lines on glasses to make it look like it's glass. I don't know if that helps or not, but that's what I'm doing. And then her face, her skin, I think this is the closest I have to a skin tone. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Kind of orangey, but it's the best I can do with these watercolor markers. That's what they are. I think I called them paint pens, but actually watercolor markers. The Arteza. It's kind of streaky. It'll even out, hopefully. I think I recall on the other ones when I did it, it looked kind of streaky, but then it eventually kind of settled down and even out. And then we got this little puppy dog that I guess I'm going to do in a brown. I want to do, I'm afraid that one brown's going to be too dark. Rather go lighter and then darker. Let's see. Man, I tell you, I really need to get some better glasses. Okay. He's got a little bow tie. I'm trying not. It's not nearly as dark as the one I was going to grab. The one thing I like about these too, as you can see, I can get in some pretty tight little spaces, which is kind of cool. Alright, that's good enough, I think. And I think I want to make his bow tie. The bow tie is black, it looks like. And, oh, you know what? Where's that white that is not really white? I'm going to do that on the shoes. A little bit of color to the shoes. And then I guess I'll do the bow tie black. On the puppy dog and on her. Just fill it in with the black. Alrighty, well, I think that is all I'm going to do on this page. I think that's all I'm going to do on the page. So yeah, I like that. Being happy doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It means that you've decided to look beyond the imperfections, which seems appropriate for this page because it's definitely not perfect, but I think it turned out really cute. What do you guys think? You guys can let me know if you like this video and these kinds of videos. Definitely let me know if you like these kinds of videos or if you prefer the way I was doing them before, where I would record. I would narrate them, speed them up, that kind of stuff, or you know, you like to see these that actually takes longer and I talk about you know, my process of creating a journal page. Certainly let me know. If you like the video, you can give me a thumbs up. You can also leave me a comment, like I said. Especially let me know if you like these kind of videos. I can do more. Or if you prefer the other way, I can do that too. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. Or if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, you can subscribe to see more and all of these other pages that I flip through. There's videos out there on my channel on each of these, so definitely go check that out. Thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.